TJ. Tom Berry Jr. out of Des Moines, Iowa to the outside on 11X. Row 2 inside will be Jason Bolio. He's out of Campbell River, British Columbia, Canada in the 90. And Mike McKinney, the Magic Man will go to the outside of row number 2 at Plainfield, Illinois in 96M. Row 3 inside will be Michael Long. He's out of Fowler, Illinois in 18L. And Trent Young out of Crofton, Kentucky in 10Y. Row 4 inside will be TJ DeHaven out of Winchester, Virginia in the 7. And Hunter Brayland out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi to the outside in 21B. Row 5 inside will be Evan Taylor out of Salzburg, Pennsylvania in the 7T. And Mark Grosvenor out of Watseka, Illinois to the outside in 99. Row 6 inside will be Troy Johnson. He's out of Sugar Grove, Pennsylvania in the 2J. And Dave Pinkerton out of Waverly, Ohio in 8. Row 7 inside will be Rob Pitcher out of Oak Hill, Florida in 17. And Cole Hilton out of Concord, North Carolina in 99. Row 8 inside's Buzzy Rudeman. He's out of Zephyr Hills, Florida in the 00. And Troy Girolamo out of Williston, North Dakota in 2G. Row 9 inside will be Braden Weller. He's out of Palmer, Nebraska in 01. Wade Olmstead out of Orange City, Florida in 99. And we're scheduled to have the 11 of Jesse Roop out of Sophia, West Virginia at the tail. Looks like he's not going to make it. Everybody else is there. How about it? Lethal teammates on the front row. Twin race cars. It's Stremme in 35 and TBJ. On the outside of the front row, caution lights going down. We are ready to rock and roll 20 times around Volusia Speedway Park. Here comes David Stremme and Tom Berry Jr. from row 1. Green flag out. Stremme gonna outdrive Berry into turn number 1. Trouble. Heads up turn number 2. Jason Bolio's around. Yeah. Couple cars came screaming on in there. The 99 of Wade Olmstead. I'm not sure who the other one is. It might be TJ DeHaven's 7 car. Those guys not quite able to sneak through as Bolio's scheduled to start 3rd. That thing got around on him. Working through turns 1 and 2. Well, not exactly how that group wanted to get going in feature race number 5. Couple more social media shout outs. My buddy Will Harrington's tuned in. Not sure if Will is rained out at East Bay tonight or where he's racing, but glad to have you turned in. Thank you for watching. Field slowly working around Volusia Speedway Park here, trying to make sure they can get safety equipment to those race cars out there. Kate Sharp tuned in, watching literally from, what are you, 2 feet from me? 3 feet away, right next to me. Glad to have, he's on the music tonight, by the way. So for those of you watching, if you love the music, I chose it. If you hate it, it's all Cade, at Cade Sharp 2. You can, yeah. We'll take requests. No, we won't. We've got enough. We've got good music taste. We don't need other people's requests. Here is the replay for those of you from high atop turn number 1. Unfortunate, Jason Bolio just, got in there. Trent Young, I don't know if he got him and helped him around or not, but either way, the 7, couple 99 cars and others were trying to just avoid it, and they were coming in there full steam, and unfortunately nowhere to go. So Wade Olmstead's 99 definitely has a broken right front on that car. So unfortunately his feature is coming to a very early end. Everybody else is rolling around. This is an interesting feature for me as well because, you know, Tom Berry Jr. is sitting in a twin car to David Stremme. I wonder if they have a deal. I wonder if Stremme said, you better let me win, or that's not happening because those guys are fierce competitors. And this will be interesting, though, as those two have won a lot of races. Of course, David Stremme's won many races here at Volusia, and of course, all over throughout his racing career. Tom Berry Jr., lots of IMCA wins. He's a USMTS winner the last couple of years. He picked up a win earlier in Arizona this year, driving a Mike Wiedelstadt-owned 77 car. So TBJ's already got a win under his belt this year. All right, we have shuffled up the field, and we'll try it again. Still Team Lethal on row number 1, 35 and 11X. Going to bring us to green this time by 20 laps. Still remain as we are ready to come back to it. Back to green we go. Again, they'll be 35 of David Stremme. Stremme down the back straight away. Another really deep drive into turn number 1. He'll take that lead in the 35 car. It'll be Stremme, then it'll be Barry. Side by side with the third spot right now. Let's keep an eye on this battle. Michael Long around the bottom, Mike McKinney around the outside. Those two duke it out on every Illinois bull ring all summer long. Down the back chute is Long, trying to get to the inside of the 11X of Tom Berry Jr. for the second spot. There goes Michael Long. Long to the inside. He'll pull up alongside of him. Wheel to wheel here. Down the front straight away we go. It'll continue to be Stremme, but now Michael Long on the charge at 18. Stremme, Long, Berry, McKinney, and Trent Young right now in the top 5. Berry Jr. trying to build up some speed around the outside in 11X to work back alongside the 18 of Michael Long for the runner-up spot here. Boy, TBJ's got good drive off the corners. Michael Long's just equally as fast down the straights. Now they're going to run side by side, and there goes Berry. Tom Berry Jr. going to retake that second spot away as we work down the front chute. It'll continue to be the 35 of Stremme uncontested, about a second and a half in front of his teammate here. Down the back straight away, it'll be Stremme, it'll be Berry, and it'll be Michael Long. Then it's Mike McKinney and Trent Young in the top 5. Evan Taylor is 6th. Pretty good battle for 7th right now. Grosvenor, Johnson, and Breland in a good 3-car battle. And it's Rob Pitcher rounding out the top 10 right now, holding off Buzzy Rudeman, who's right outside of the top 10 of the 00. 99 of Cole Hilton's off the pace. Trouble for his machine as he drops to the extreme bottom of the racetrack. He'll try to exit onto the infield here. Now the front chute will continue to race. About a second advantage still for David Stremme, but Tom Berry Jr. is charging. Boy, it was 1.3 seconds a couple of laps ago. It's down to 0.9. Still Stremme, Berry, Long. Those are the top 3. They've driven away from Mike McKinney, who's running a solid but distant 4th. Bolio up and over the cushion. He's got damage on the front end of that 90 car. So he's kind of just riding around here. Stremme has put him a lap down. Tom Berry Jr. has looked to the inside. He's got him, no problem there. Michael Long had the opportunity to roll after Tom Berry Jr. there as he was working through lap traffic here. The 01 has gone a lap down as well. David Stremme now beginning to stretch it again. He's got a 1.5 second advantage. We are halfway through, 10 in and 10 to go. Stremme, Tom Berry Jr., Michael Long, Mike McKinney, Trent Young, still the top 5. Nothing has changed there. Tom Berry Jr. is determined to blow that top groove in here in 11X. David Stremme is going to be pinned around the bottom if he doesn't watch it here as he's working on Buzzy Rudeman, and TBJ is just cranked up around the top. See if he can't use that momentum and maybe run down his teammate here. Stremme continuing to work through lap traffic. Gotten around Rudeman, he's gotten around Pitchard as well. Laps are beginning to wind down here. We're going to score 13, so we've got 7 to go. Tom Berry Jr.'s got anything, he's got to go now. Buzzy Rudeman with some smoke. Oh, we might end up with a yellow here as Rudeman is off the pace. I don't think Buzzy's going to make it all the way to the gate, and if he does, I don't know that he's going to get all the way out. See what happens here. Nope, we're going to roll to a caution for Buzzy Rudeman on the backstretch. Well, this right here might be the break Tom Berry Jr. needs, as he was about a second and a half off David Stremmy's race lead. Now he and Michael Long are going to have a shot at your race long leader. Well, caution out. They're going to tend to Buzzy Rudiman's 00 car. Tough break for the former Volusia track champion here. Cody Thompson tuned in tonight, cheering on TBJ. Good to have Cody tuned in. Very successful open wheel modified competitor in his own right. John Van Minsel tuned in. John, Mary Jo, Mark, and Jen Teskey all tuned in. They are in Ruskin, Florida, victims of a rainout tonight, I understand, over there. Also heard from Rick Delane from Winnipeg, Manitoba. They are down in the Tampa area. East Bay rained out tonight, unfortunately, over there, so they are chilling in Clearwater, watching us on Dirt Vision. Thank you guys for tuning in as well. Looks like the wrecker is needed back there for Buzzy Rudiman. Thought maybe they were going to be able to push the 00 onto the infield. Unfortunately, that was not the case. So they will hook the 00 car, get him back onto the infield. They're pitted down here on the infield, so they can get him taken care of. David Stremme is already ready to go back to the green. A dirt car double file restart alignment behind him. Tom Berry Jr. has chosen the inside now on the upcoming restart. Looks like there might be either some fluid or some debris or something back there. Looks like there might have been some fluid. They were having them roll through. Yep, there was. So they've got that taken care of. We should see the 1 to go signal. We'll go back to it. 13 scored, 7 to go. David Stremme's led them all. David Stremme's gone to a Dirt Car Nationals 4 times. In a modified, including once a year ago. You won on opening night last year as well. Trying to repeat that tonight. Here we go. 13 scored, 7 to go. Stremme, Berry, Long, McKinney, Young. Top 5 as we are coming back to green, this time off turn number 4 with 7 remaining. Flag back out, Michael Long using that advantage eye on the outside. I'll be interested to know why Tom Berry Jr. chose the bottom if he thought he was going to get a really good drive down in there, as he'd been running the top the majority of the race. Now Michael Long has moved out of the second spot. Berry's trying to come back around him and take that spot away again. Great battle for second. There goes TBJ. What a crossover move. Tom Berry Jr. crossed him over, slid back in front of him, and now he's on the attack. Tom Berry Jr.'s got 6 laps to try to run down race leader David Stremme. Stremme's been content to run around the bottom, leading every lap thus far. Still David Stremme up front. Tom Berry Jr. trying to charge after him. He's got a 0.5 of a second disadvantage. Boy, that's going to shrink in a hurry. Here comes the 11X. Tom Berry Jr. now within 2 car lengths of a race leader. David Stremme down the back straightaway. They're going to duke it out for the lead up front. Team Lethal side by side for the race lead with 4 to go. Boy, this got good in a hurry. Stremme around the bottom, Berry around the top. David Stremme gonna switch grooves, slide across in front of him. Down the back straightaway will work key into turn number 3. Again, Tom Berry Jr. around the top side. David Stremme again around the bottom. 17 scored, 3 to go. Does TBJ have enough momentum side by side of the lead? Boy, best feature race of the night so far. Berry gonna hit the cushion, see if he can't pull alongside his boss. Down the back straightaway, Stremme to the inside, TBJ to the outside, they're wheel to wheel with the race lead. Down the back chute, it'll be Berry up top, Stremme around the bottom, 2 to go, white flag next time. Tom Berry Jr. up top, he took the lead with 2 to go. Stremme across the racetrack, they're gonna make a little bit of contact. contact. Barry over the cushion. Not sure if they made contact or not, but he definitely broke the momentum. Down the front straightaway, white flag is out. It don't matter if it's your teammate or not. I'm here to win, says David Stremme with 1 to go. Stremme down the front chute, he'll lead into 1. David Stremme down the back chute by about 0.8 of a second. Tom Berry Jr.'s got one last crack at him, but the checker's in the air. Double checkers for feature number 5. David Stremme wins it at 35. Checkered in the air, entertaining for sure. Top 5 finishers in that one gonna look this way. Evan Taylor will come home 5th in the 7. Trent Young will be 4th in the 10Y. Michael Long 3rd in the 18. Tom Berry Jr. is gonna settle for 2nd in the 11X after leading at the white. And your winner of feature number 5, he comes to you out of Mifflintown, Pennsylvania. Lethal Chassis 35 for David Stremme. So David Stremme on to the scale.